mathematics in easy ways. Watch and learn to my YouTube channel, Maestro Bench. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell button for notification. Before we proceed to our topic, I would like to share to you this quotation. The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you, by B.B. King. Our topic today is all about operations and functions. Definitely, division of functions. But before that, we will going to have our learning competencies. Perform division of functions. Now, let's proceed to example number 1. We have to divide the following functions. F of x is equal to 5x plus 10. G of x is equal to x squared plus 3x plus 2. We have to find for the division of functions, the f of x that is divided by g of x, or f of x over g of x. Next, we have to write the given. For the numerator, or f of x, which is 5x plus 10. For the denominator, which is the g of x, x squared plus 3x plus 2. And then we have to find for the greatest common factor of 5x plus 10. The numerator can be divided both sides by 5. 5 times x, that is 5x. 5 times 2, that is 10 or plus 10. And then we have to find the factors of the trinomial or this general trinomial. In finding the factors of this general trinomial, we have to find two numbers for this last term. Those two numbers that will be multiplied, 2 will be the answer. And if those numbers, if you are going to add those numbers, the middle term will be the outcome, or 2 plus 1, that is 3x. Okay, now, these are the factors of this trinomial. But we have to check if we have the correct factors. We have to perform the distributive property of multiplication. X times x, that is x squared. X times positive 1, that is plus x. Understood that there is 1 here. And then you have to multiply 2 by x, that is plus 2x. And then 2 times 1, that is plus 2. And then you have to bring down x squared. You have to add this part, x plus 2x. As what I have tell you, there is 1 here beside x. 1 plus 2, that is 3. And x plus 2x, that is 3x for the middle term. And then bring down plus 2. And then cancel the common factor, which is x plus 2. And then we will be having the final answer for example number 1, 5 over x plus 1. Next, example number 2. Our f of x is equal to x squared plus 11x plus 18. And then the g of x is equal to 7x plus 63. Again, we have to find for the division of functions, f of x over g of x, or f of x divided by the g of x. And then we have to substitute this f of x by x squared plus 11x plus 18. And then the g of x by 7x plus 63. And then we have to find the factors of this trinomial. We have to find two numbers that if we multiply those two numbers, 18 will be the answer. And if we add those two numbers, the middle term will be the outcome, or 11 will be the outcome. And we have the factors of this trinomial is x plus 2, x plus 9. For us to check if this is correct factors, we have to perform the distributive property of multiplication. X times x, that is x squared. And then x times positive 9, that is plus 9x. And then we have to multiply these two by x. We have positive 2x. And then 2 times 9, that is 18. And then we have to bring down x squared. And then we have to add this term. They are like terms because they do have the same variable and same exponent of 1. 9x plus 2x, that is 11x. 9 plus 2, 11. And then add an x variable for the middle term. And then bring down plus 18. So we come up with the trinomial. Same with this trinomial. So we have correct factors for that trinomial. X plus 2 and x plus 9. And then for the denominator of the g of x, we have to find for the greatest common factor. Both numbers can be divided by 7. 7x divided by 7, that is x. 63 divided by 7, that is 9. So this is our factors. Next step, we have to cancel the common factor for both numerator and denominator. And the common factors are x plus 9. So we have to cancel x plus 9 and then the x plus 9 at the denominator. So our answer is x plus 2 over 7. Next step, sample number 3. F of x is equal to negative 9x minus 27. The g of x is equal to x squared plus 8x plus 15. Find for the f of x divided by the g of x or f of x over the g of x. And then we have to substitute f of x, which is negative 9x minus 27. And then the g of x is equal to x squared plus 8x plus 15. After that, we have to find for the common factor of the numerator. The common factor of the numerator is negative 9. So both numbers can be divided by negative 9. Negative 9 times x, that is negative 9x. Negative 9 times positive 3, that is negative 27. 9 times 3, 27. Negative times positive, negative. And then we have to factor the denominator or the g of x. So we have to think two numbers that if we multiply those two numbers, 15 is the answer. And if we add those two numbers, 8 or the middle term will be the answer. So we come up with these factors, x plus 3 and x plus 5. Let us check if these are correct. So we have to perform the distributive property of multiplication. X times x, that is x squared. X times positive 5, that is plus 5x. And then we have to multiply 3 by x, that is 3x. And then 3 times 5, we have plus 15. And then we have to bring down x squared. And then we have to add these terms because they are like terms. They have the same variable and same exponent, which is exponent of 1. 5x plus 3x is equal to plus 8x. And then bring down 15. So we have this trinomial same with the g of x. So our factors are correct. And then we have to cancel common factors. We have to cancel x plus 3 and x plus 3 for the denominator. So our answer for example number 3 is negative 9 over x plus 5. How about example number 4? Dividing the following functions or divide the following functions. For f of x, we have is 8x plus 56. And then the g of x is equal to 32x minus 8. Still, we have to find for the f of x divided by the g of x or f of x over g of x. And then we have to substitute those f of x and g of x. For f of x is equal to 8x plus 56. For g of x is equal to 32x minus 8. And then we have to find for the greatest common factor for both numerator and denominator. For the numerator, the greatest common factor is 8. So both numbers can be divided by 8. 8 times x, that is 8x. 8 times 7 or positive 7, that is plus 56. And for the denominator or for the g of x, our common factor is 8 also. So 32x divided by 8, that is 4x. 32 divided by 8, that is 4. And then negative 8 divided by 8, that is positive 1. Next step, we have to cancel common factor. In this, we have the common factor, which is 8. And we have to cancel it. For our final answer, for example number 4, we have x plus 7 over 4x plus 1. Example number 5. Divide the following functions. F of x is equal to x squared plus 5x minus 24. The g of x is equal to x squared plus 13x plus 40. Again, we have to find for the f of x over the g of x or f of x divided by g of x. After that, we have to substitute those f of x and g of x. For the f of x, we have x squared plus 5x minus 24. And then for our g of x, which is our denominator, is x squared plus 13x plus 40. And then we have to find for the factors of both numerator and denominator. For the numerator, we have the factors x minus 3, x plus 8. We have to check. X times x, that is x squared. Negative 3x plus 8x, we have to multiply. Negative 3 times x, that is negative 3x. Plus 8 multiplied by x, that is 8x. So if we are going to add those numbers, we have to come up with the 5x or plus 5x. Or 8 plus 3, that is 5. And then you have to indicate besides 5, the variable x for the middle term. And then 3 times 8, 24. Negative times 8 or positive 8, that is negative 24. And then we have to find for the factors of the denominator or the g of x. X plus 8, x plus 5. X times a, x, that is x squared. 8 plus 5, that is the middle term, 13x. Or you have to write the variable x beside 13. And then 8 times 5, that is 40. So we have the correct factors, both numerator and denominator. After that, we have to cancel the common factor, which is the x plus 8. And then we have x minus 3 over x plus 5 for the final answer, for example number 5. Let's take about example number 6. Divide the following functions. F of x is equal to x squared plus 14x plus 33. G of x is equal to x squared plus 7x minus 44. We have to find for the f of x over g of x or for the division of functions. And then we have to substitute the value of f of x, which is x squared plus 14x plus 33. And then the value of g of x, which is our denominator, x squared plus 7x minus 44. Now, we have to proceed for the factors, both numerator and denominator. For the numerator, we have x plus 11, x plus 3. So we have to multiply x times x, that is x squared. And then we have to add 11 plus 3, that is 14. And then besides 14, we have to write x for the middle term. Please be understood that, please be reminded that in middle term, we have to add those, if we are going to multiply 11x plus 3x, that is 14x. And then for the last term, we have to multiply 11 times 3, and that is 33. Next step, we have to find for the factors of x squared plus 7x minus 44. So we have x minus 4 and x plus 11. We have negative sign here for the last term. So the factors will be, one of the factor is negative and the other factor is positive. So x times x, that is x squared. Positive 11 minus 4, that is 7. Or negative 4 plus 11, that is positive 7. Or negative 4 plus 11, that is positive 7. And write the variable x beside 7 for the middle term. While in the last term, you have to multiply negative 4 times positive 11. 4 times 11, 44. Negative times positive, that is negative. Now, we have the factors. Next step, we have to cancel the common factors for both numerator and denominator. We have x plus 11, which are the common factors. We have to cancel x plus 11 and x plus 11. X plus 3 over x minus 4 will be our answer for example number 6. I hope that you've learned something. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, Maestro Bench. Bye-bye!